Always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind.
These choices determine the difference between who you are and who you could be.
I never miss that fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag.
You have your own challenge, but you can make a decision. You can either make money or you can make excuses.
You have to have the willpower to pull that power tool out that's inside of you and just go for it.
There's a lot of painful stuff that happened in my practice company. The reason why I grew up this much is because I learned a lot from them. The pain might be not my fault, but my healing is my responsibility.
It was a temporary pain for a lifetime of gain.
If you don't believe in you first, you can never ask someone else to believe in you as well. This is not a fake it till you make it, guys. Stop listening to that stuff.
My name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't playing no games. I just do that.
We need a vehicle, the fastest vehicle that we could find in this industry, and that's what? Superior.
No matter what happens, there's always something to be grateful for.
After death, to be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath. I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread.
9.5 years ago, on January 22nd, 2014, a vision was born. A vision of freedom, a vision of righteousness, a vision of equality, a vision of becoming the best damn financial services company this world has ever seen.
Your belief will build your endurance. You know how you say to someone, hey, let's build your list. What 3 people would you call in the middle of the night if you had a flat tire or something like that? How many people use that line? Okay, are you that person for your people?
True greatness is shown through one's works and actions, the way in which you impact the lives of others. Greatness does not make excuses or shy away from failure. Greatness is hard, but folks, hard defines greatness. Continue to be great, Xperts.
Did my past dictate my future? So listen, I'm not worried about your current track record. I'm worried about where you're going. The past is in your head. The future is in your hands.
Oh. Woo! Great morning, champions, CEOs, and future millionaires. Can y'all hear me loud and clear?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Right. Well, it is Money Making Monday. We'd like to welcome everybody to the biggest, the baddest CEO meetup on the planet. Yes, yes, yes. This is Executive Director Jacques Vaughn, aka Uncle Jacques, zooming in. Where am I at? I am in Petersburg, Virginia. So we got a great show for y'all this morning. If you're an attendee, look out for your invites. So we got Tamara, Angela, Carrie, Gift, and Steve that we're gonna let in. Look out for your invite so you can be let in and have full access to what we got going on here. So we are officially in the tip drill version of Pass the Ball. This is Pass the Ball, where we get some insights from our agents from coast to coast, from the East Coast to the West Coast, North, South Coast. We got them all over, and we actually have sometimes people zooming in from Canada. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I got 3 questions for y'all. Come off of mute if you can. Help me out. Team, how y'all feel?
Fired up.
Woo, and what's up?
My
income.
And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody
gets
a green sheet.
Everybody gets a green sheet. Yes, yes, yes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited for a couple things. We got some people that are doing some magnificent stuff. We got some recruiting going on. We got MBTs flying through the roof. So I'm excited, and we got some people that went out of town, and we had some big events going on. So we might better hear from some people that attended those big events. But I see somebody with their hand up, so I'm going to pass the ball to somebody that I have a tremendous amount of respect for. She's a great leader, a great servant, a great coach. And when she and I first met, one thing I knew was exactly what she wanted to do and what she didn't want to do. So when I tell you this lady's laser focused on her way, she's on her SM run. So I'm going to move out of the way and give it up to none other than Downtown Rita Brown.
Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. Thank you, Jock. Happy Monday.
Yes.
I wanted to be first this morning.
Okay.
Because I wanted to come on not to talk about myself, but I wanted to use the few minutes that I have to talk about a young lady that I want to pass the ball to.
Okay.
And this young lady is definitely pushing me to be better. And I love every minute of it. Every minute of it. I want to say that she will qualify for the Entrepreneurs Lounge this month. Let me go back and say she just joined in August. Okay. Not only is she writing policies and helping families, she's also building her business by recruiting. She's number 12 on the global scoreboard for the month as of this morning for recruiting. Okay. She reminds me of myself about 30 years ago. Okay. But she's coachable, very, very coachable. And I'm so proud of her. I am so proud. I'm not going to tell the exciting part I'm going to let her tell it. Okay. But I just want to pass the ball to my business partner, Lacey Harrison.
Woo!
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Lacey.
Good morning. Well, I guess Ms. Rita said the exciting part is I had my promotion to FSA over the weekend. So
all right.
I'm excited. Right. I had a recruit from one of my the lady I met with on Friday. I did her 2 children, and I also gained a business partner in the midst of us doing her insurance policy. So she's excited to join us and learn the business. And, you know, she's a college student, but she has great potential, I promise. And I have another recruit. I have 2 more recruits coming on the meeting on Tuesday. They want to meet with the team and get a feel of it. One of them licensed, one of them unlicensed. And I want to thank Ms. Rita Brown because listen, she listened to me all day. I don't care what time it is, she answering that call. And we get in our group chats, and Uncle Jock, you definitely keep me motivated. Be like, come on, team, let's go. Be like, whew. Some days I'd be like, oh no, team, I want to go lay down. But I stay up. But that's it. I'll pass the ball. I don't see nobody with their hand up.
Well, hold on real quick. Hold on. Cause I'm a unpackage. We're gonna unbox some of the stuff that you're doing because you probably can help some of the people that are on the line as well. You've been with us for a little over a month, right? About what, 5 weeks going into your 6th week?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And what is it that you're doing that most people won't do? Like, a lot of people are scared to go out and talk to people. You done gone out and talked to people. You done picked up the phone and called people. You done recruited people that you talk to as clients. So you don't, do you have a fear in your bone? And if you do, how do you get through your fears?
Well, I'm a social butterfly, so I never met a stranger. And I work in the casino business. I'm a dealer. So I talk to people all day. So everybody I meet, I let them know, girl, I am starting a business. I'm building a team. I tell them how good it is. And you work from home on your own time. all you have to do is you just have to want to get it. And some people are like, oh, really? So once I do a lot of social media. Social media is where it's at, because people be shamed, I'm like, look, you ain't got to be shamed if you don't have life insurance. We all been there, but we can get it right today.
Right.
And so we set appointments like that. I reached out to funeral homes. I drop off cards. I keep my cards in my pocket. So even at work, I gave my table game supervisor a call last night. I said, hey, you only got this insurance over here at this job. What about if you quit? What if you get fired? He was like, you know what, Lacey, I'm gonna have to holler at you. I said, yeah, holler at me. It's fine.
Okay.
So I love to talk to people, so it's easy. It's no problem at all.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So you don't you don't discriminate. You talk to anybody that gets in your radar, you're gonna talk to them.
Most definitely.
I love it. Well, keep doing what you're doing. Congrats again. Everybody come off of mute and congratulate Lacey on her SFA promotion. And she
Congratulations, Lacey.
I love it,
Thank you.
love it. Who's passing that ball to?
Okay, I see a lady who always has something going on. She had this event over the weekend and I seen pictures of it and I so wanted to be there, but I'm over here working on the weekends at the casino. But look, Takesha, the next time you have an event, I promise I'm going to make it. So I'm passing about to Miss Takesha Carr.
Thank you, Lacey. I hope you guys can hear me. I have been hoarse for days, and yesterday's event didn't make it any better, so I know I sound horrible, but thankfully I feel absolutely fine. So yes, we had an exciting event on yesterday. We had a great turnout of people. Our team showed up and showed out. It was literally amazing. We really had a lot of heart-to-heart conversations. We want to thank Executive Directors Jock and Meredith for coming and joining us and giving us a couple of minutes of their time and speaking to the crowd. He kind of called me out, and I wasn't really prepared for it, but it was okay because it led us organically in another direction and allowed us to kind of dig deep into what we do and talk to people about, the futures with life insurance. But I didn't raise my hand necessarily to talk about that. Again, like Ms. Rita Brown, I came to talk about some teammates. So I would like to congratulate. I was trying to wait for her to hop on. I thought she would be here by now. But Stacy Pompey, all the way from the great state of New York. Stacy also just joined us about a month ago, and over the weekend was promoted to SFA as well. So congratulations, Stacy. She also will qualify for Entrepreneurs Lounge. She has well over $10,000 worth of AP submitted.
Nice.
And also we did a brand new AOA on Friday. And our AOA lives in Virginia Beach, which is about 2 hours from me. She showed up to the event. I sent her an invitation, asked her to come. And without hesitation, she said, I'll be there. And I'm excited to bring my husband. She and her husband came yesterday and fit right on in. Felt like we'd known them forever. So it was great to have Miss Kim Cole join us as well. Kim is a licensed agent with about 3 years of experience who just wasn't doing anything in her current company. So we're excited to have her and her expertise come on with us as well. And that's all I have.
Well, Takesha, let me pull you over for a little bit, give you a citation. But no, it's what I wanted to talk about is you do an event twice a year, right?
Yes, this year has been twice a year.
Twice a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Meredith and I were talking about the growth of your team, because I don't know if you paid attention, you probably did, but you actually had more teammates than regular people. And you had a whole lot of teammates that weren't there. I remember when you first did your first event, it was different. Let's say that. So one thing that I wanted to talk about was you have a way of, when you do these events, every time you do the event, right after, you kick into another gear. So when you're setting these events up, is your goal to get your team to come together, get outsiders to see what you're doing, or a little bit of both?
It's a little bit of both. The goal is, the first one is definitely to promote the team. I like to do it around team promotions. So we always have someone that we're recognizing and giving them a platform in order to build that organization. Because sometimes we have secret agents and people just don't know that these other, the other individual may be a part of a group. So I like to give them a platform to be able to invite their friends and family so we can have an opportunity to just to elevate them and speak, really, really highly of them and get them on the right road. And then it's also to expose ourselves to the community. We want the other people to come in because they need to know what we do also. So it's always an opportunity for growth. And without that, I probably wouldn't even do it. Like that's the whole goal. We got to move these businesses forward. And I think face to face sometimes is a great way to do it.
Love it, love it, love it. And one thing, Takesha had a shirt that she had made. She had her emblem on the front, and then she had everybody gets a green sheet on the back. And one of her agents, Noriego, had the shirt on yesterday, and I forgot where he said he was, but he was out somewhere. And bottom line, the shirt sparked conversation, and he has a prospect too. So if you don't have your green sheet shirt, make sure that you get one. And Takesha, you're always doing an amazing job. Keep up the great work. You are on your ED run, and I'm sure that you're going to hit ED probably within the next month and a half to 2 months. Who you passing that ball to? Somebody has their hand up in the paint.
Yes, I saw his hand up even before I put my hand up. So it is going to give me great pleasure to welcome this gentleman to the floor. With none other further ado, Mr. Dual State, Mr. The Voice himself, our time clock keeper, our great, great, great Mr. Troy Gandy. Come tell us what's going on with your business, sir.
All right, all right. Thank you for that passing of the ball. And I'm just so sorry that I wasn't able to actually attend your meeting and your event this past weekend. Because had I not already had scheduled a get together for my team up here in Pennsylvania, I would have definitely been there for sure. And well, we're doing the same thing. We're trying to make sure that we get the folks used to seeing and knowing and being aware of Xperia Financial Group. So I'm sponsoring this community unity walk, which is coming up this coming Saturday. And it's going we'll gather at Asbury United Methodist Church at 155 North Jonathan Street in Hagerstown, Maryland at 10:15 a.m. Everybody that's there will get a chance to come out and actually, give a shout out who they are and who they're with. And come 10:50, we'll have prayer and then begin our walk through the community. It's more or less like a nice little community parade. So we'll get back to the church in about 45 minutes. Usually it takes to get done. And then I've got permission from the pastor to actually do a presentation right after we give away some community awards. So we will be, doing a presentation there for anybody that's in attendance. So if you got a chance to bring out yourself and your green sheet and your partners and your prospects, please do, because we're going to let them have it. And that is the event that I had did this past weekend, by the way. I was able to bring on a new business partner as well. So hopefully the owner of Covered Kitchen will also start chiming into these morning meetings and getting used to knowing each and every one of you. Thank you much. And I'm going to be passing the ball.
Keep up the great work, sir. Keep up the great work.
Thank you. And now I get the extreme pleasure of presenting to some and introducing to others, none other than a very nice business partner and associate who loves helping families and is always ready to get in the mix, and none other than Kamal. Where'd Kamal go?
Thank
The
you,
hand
Troy.
was up. There
Hey,
it is.
appreciate it.
Kamal's
Appreciate it. I'm always
iPhone.
yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yes, we
All
can.
right.
Yes, sir.
Always good hearing from Troy. He's always going to give you something that can help build your business. And yeah, this is the best CEO meetup on the planet. So really appreciate that. I heard something last week that really sparked. It was the call on recruiting, and I think it's going to continue. But it really just held me accountable. So I love the fact that someone could just really hit you in the face. I love that hard coaching because that's how you win championships. So I went out and I played the game. I don't even know exactly what the game is called. Who's Who was something in your phone. I went and started playing that game.
Okay.
And I should have 3 AOAs coming in at the top of this week. And so I got more business partners coming on. And I'm looking at lead systems. And I'm looking at a lead system. And I know that's not our favorite, but I'm looking at one. There's some agents that I know and trust is doing about 30,000 in premium a month.
Okay.
And so I'm looking at that as well. I'm on my EDD. I'm on my ED run too. I haven't even hit the first one yet, but I'm on my ED run too. So that's my 2 minutes. I appreciate you guys pushing us and holding us accountable. Thank you.
Well, come on, real quick before you pass that ball. I love what you said. He said, I am on my ED run and I haven't even hit the first one yet. That's what I'm talking about right there. When you got that vision, when you say, look, this is where I'm going, and you become laser focused to get there, I love it, Kamal. I love it, man. Who you passing that ball to? Somebody actually has their hand up in the paint.
Yeah, let me see if I can see their hand up. Oh, this gentleman right here, and I heard rumors that we're in the same neck of the woods. But appreciate this gentleman, how he teaches and how he's relentless on sharing this opportunity. So I love to hear from him. And I present none other than Mr. LaCole. Mr. LaCole.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on, congratulations in advance. Good morning, everyone. Sorry if I can't show my face this morning, but I'm going to show it later on, okay? So I just want to just appreciate every one of you for being on this call this morning, the last day of September 2024. It's never going to be another last day of September 2024. So let's close it big and do it with end the month. But what do you call it? A month to remember. September, a month to remember. So I just want to share personally what I always see as my strength, which is follow up. So I reached out to one of the team member yesterday. And in fact, it was somebody that the person who recruited him had do in my team thought that he's no longer active, no longer interested in the business, but I just want to reach out to check. Because even though when somebody resigns, you try to reach out to them to find out what actually make you want to leave us, or is that something that we should have done better, something like that. So in following up with her, she said actually she is sick. She's been diagnosed with the situation and she is going through a lot. So, and from that discussion, she was able to refer me to somebody in North Carolina who said, who is ready to do something. And set up that appointment last night and was able to reach out to this person in North Carolina and found out that this person has been interested in getting policy and also some retirement plan as an independent business owner for a long time. And that actually was like, wow, there's a lot of need about what we do out there. So, all right. So just long story short, I'm going to be doing this policy for this person and now going back to the person who recruited her and bringing her up because this is going to motivate her to become more active now. So it's a great thing to follow up with people because people need what we have out there. So thank you for allowing me to share. And I'm going to pass this ball to Marcella Bragg, somebody that I always admire on this call. She's always, from the day I started coming to this call, she's always sharing great nugget, always involved in all the activities. I remember one time she had to drive all the way from Texas to Maryland, maybe a couple of times. So that shows her tenacity, her interest in building this business. And though she's in the great state of Texas, we're going to be coming over there soon. So without further ado, please help me welcome Miss Marcella Bragg, all the way from the great state of Texas.
Thank you, Nicole, and back at you. When I say you are a big inspiration and inspire me daily, and I appreciate all that you do. I just want to come on right quick and say, first of all, good morning, CEOs, champs, everybody. I want to say a big thank you to my EDs, Eric and Dr. Mary. They came to Texas over the weekend and we went to this amazing event. Did get to see Rodney Washington and got to meet Tammy. And I tell you, this event was just another eye opener. It's like each event is just getting better and better and better. And when I tell you that when I can't think her Terry was up speaking and her story, when she showed her story on that video about how important it was that they had a policy with living benefits because she found out that she had cancer. And that policy came through for them because her husband he was a truck driver. He had to stop working to help take care of her. And that's one of the things that I got out the house yesterday kind of late and I was just out talking to people and one of the guys I was talking to him about insurance, and of course everybody's answer is I have it at work. And I told him that's good, but what happens when you leave or you get fired or you out on leave? Or I said some of these companies have clauses in their thing that such activities take place that you don't get paid because your job is the policy holder. I said, so always have an extra cushion, get you something outside of work. I am just on fire because I got home today. When I go on break, I'm gonna be meeting with a young lady to talk about some policy for her and her siblings. So I just want to say, Dr. Mary and Eric, I really, really enjoyed you guys. I wish you could have stayed longer. So, Jock, can you pass the ball for me, or are we bringing up Eric or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass the ball to one more person. She had her hand up, but she lowered it. But I'm gonna still pass it to her real quick, and then we're gonna bring up Eric. Tawana Chisley, you had your hand up.
I did, but for the sake of time, I just said we can talk about it tomorrow. So, really quickly, congratulations, Lacey and Rita. You are killing it. And I don't know you personally, but I'm watching you, girl. Just congratulations. So, and Takesha, if I could have come, I definitely would have, but I had to go to an event yesterday to help my daughter, the youngest one. She's she bakes cupcakes and cookies and all this. And my other daughter had an event. It's one of those CBD, THC field day type of thing. So we were out in the rain on this muddy grass, but she was selling her cookies and I was trying to help her get out of her shell because she doesn't like to talk to people. So I was helping her sell. So she might have charged it for the one cupcake was $2.50, something like that, and 3 for $5. However it was, I kept pushing the $5 ones, like, no, just keep pushing them. No, you want this, you want that, no. And so I ended up getting up and going to talk to some of the other vendors. And one lady saw that I was kind of prospecting the vendor while I was up. And she said, oh, I see you network. And I said, absolutely, because I had my cards too. So I was giving out my business cards, and she actually said that her mother's a real estate agent. I said, okay, give her my card and ask if she needs someone to help her with the mortgage protections. I'm here. So, you know, hopefully she'll give it out, and we'll keep going. I'll tell you, but I ain't never seen so many people didn't care about rain and mud. They was just doing their thing. I was like, wow.
Well, one thing you're doing, Tawana, is you're talking, and I'm watching your development, watching your growth. You're talking